Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. This is Arif. In this video I am going to do a reaction on some of the incidents which are going in the war between Israel and Hamas around the Gaza area. So let's jump into the video first and see what is going on, and then I am going to give a review on all this.
Densely populated areas in the world. We can see it, frankly, just by looking at the backdrop behind you. Also, the Hamas forces are believed to have brought multiple Israeli captives back into Gaza. Do you know anything about that? What can you report at this stage? All right. Yumna, please take cover. If you are in a position to do so safely, you can explain to us what we're happening. If you are not in a position to do so safely,
Yes.
then please get to safety.
No, it's okay. This is a missile attack on Palestine Tower, right in the middle of Gaza City.
Yumna, take a moment to breathe. Take a moment, you and your team. Take a moment to breathe, okay? Just take a moment as we are looking at this picture. We are hours into this war between Gaza and Israel, and we have just witnessed live what an Israeli air raid looks like.
So this is actually one of the videos which shows once a journalist like this lady is talking to the media, to his channel, and there is a Israeli strike on the residential area called Palestine Tower. And this is the way actually the Israelis are behaving. In this building, the people live, families live, their children, little kids, the infants, the women live. And the Israelis are not attacking any Hamas facilities where the Hamas people are hiding, or they have their guns placed, or they have some weapons, or they have some rockets, or they have any kind of a weapons installed or radars to detect the Israeli jets. These are just simple buildings. As you can see, the residential area. I have actually read a lot of history about the Nazis, the way they used to behave. I never saw or read in the history that even Nazis did these kinds of atrocities, these kind of war crimes. I never saw or read that Nazis used to hit the residential areas. They used to kill the innocent citizens like this. They used to, their jets used to bomb the innocent people's houses like this. I mean, this is a residential area. People say a picture is worth 1,000 words. You can see live right now. Do you see any rockets installed on these buildings? Do you see any kind of a anti-aircraft guns placed on these buildings? Nothing is there inside this residential building, and there are actually thousands of buildings like this which even right now Israeli soldiers are attacking. I mean, this kind of a cruelty, these kinds of war crimes, even I have never read about the Nazis. They used to do these kinds of things. I mean, the way the Israelis behave, they are actually 100 times, at least 100 times worse than the Nazis. The way they are showing these news, Hamas is striking the Israeli soldiers. They are attacking the Israeli installations with rockets and everything. They are even trying to hit the Israeli jets which are flying over Gaza. But look what Israelis are doing. They are not hitting any Hamas targets or any facilities where Hamas has placed their anti-aircraft guns. They have placed some kind of a rockets, this and that. Nothing. These are residential areas. You guys can see by yourself. These are buildings where people live, innocent civilians live, infants live, kids live, their moms live. Israelis are killing those people. They are not hitting any military installations of Hamas. I mean, you have seen this little video. Did you see any kind of rockets placed on these buildings? Any kind of anti-aircraft guns placed on these buildings? Nothing is there. People are living. They are killing innocent civilians. I mean, innocent civilians, you can't kill even men, but they are killing even women and children among them. And this thing is happening. This video is actually 2 days old. This thing is happening even right now. It is going to happen in even tomorrow. It is going to happen even day after tomorrow. These war crimes by Jews. And now I am going to show you another video which is actually even worse than this. So let's see. This is an Israeli official, and look what he is doing. That's why I am telling you, these Israeli Zionists are 100 times worse than Nazis. Look at his statement. Look.
אנחנו מטילים מצור מוחלט על העיר עזה. אין חשמל.
He is saying we have done the siege of Gaza.
אין מזון.
No food, no electricity, no fuel will be provided.
אין דלק. הכל סגור. אנחנו נלחמים בחיות אדם.
And then he is saying we have to deal with the animals. I mean, look at his statements. Is Hamas saying that we have to deal with the animals? Is Hamas saying we are going to besiege Israel? Is Hamas saying we want to stop these supplies, food, fuels to the any like sick people or any people in the hospital? There would be many casualties inside the Israel. Does Hamas saying these things? These are animals right now in front of you. These creatures are actually worse than animals. They are 100 times worse than Nazis. I mean, in the last few days, the way I have read the statements from the Israelis, they don't look like humans. They are telling that Hamas is animals. They are animals. They are even worse than animals. Even animals won't do these things. This man in the middle is actually worse than animals. I mean, the way they used to do the trials of the Nazis in World War II, same trials should be done for these people. They are culprits. These are criminal people. I mean, they are saying Hamas are animals. These people are animals. Hamas is not saying we are going to do the blockage of Israel. We are going to cut their food supplies. We are not going to give them waters. Nothing. These people are saying, I don't know where are the educated people of West right now. They are not looking at these things, or probably they are too much drunk. That's why those drunkards can't even see these things. I mean, this building was hit in daylight at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the noon. Whole world saw. Everything is crystal clear in these photos. Here. And they are attacking buildings like this where civilians, innocent civilians are living, kids are living, women are living at the night and during the day as well. These are not any Hamas installations, military installations. You guys can see these videos. Nowhere no weapon is placed. In the war, you hit only those places where the weapons are placed. Anti-aircraft guns are placed. Missiles are placed, rockets are placed. Nothing like that is there. This is war crime to hit a populated area. These Jews must be grabbed. They are doing war crimes in 21st century. These things Nazis didn't even do in the middle of the 20th century. There was World War II. I never heard or read these things about the Nazis even, that they used to target the civilian areas like this. Their planes or the fighter jet used to bomb these civilians like this. The way Israelis are doing in the 21st century. These things should be stopped. These Israelis are butchers. I mean, the way Benjamin Netanyahu, Israeli PM, is speaking, the way this Israeli official was speaking, They are speaking 100 times worse than Nazis. Even Nazis didn't used to say these things openly. Even Nazis didn't used to do crimes like this. You saw this raid by Israeli jets on the residential buildings. They are killing innocent children. They are killing infants. They are killing women. Women live inside these apartments, in buildings, in these residential areas. Little infants live in these residential areas. They are killing all those. And we are watching these things every day. This murder is going to happen tomorrow as well. Day after tomorrow as well. These animal-like Zionists. I didn't want to call them animals. But once I heard, they are calling others animals. And now it's our right and it's our now duty to call these butchers animals. They are even worse than animals. They should be put on trial. They should be put under the penalties of war crimes. They should be punished severely. They must be punished harder than the Nazis were punished. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Have fun.